What is your name?
My name is Hannah Maloney.
Hannah Maloney. Why did you take part in the campaign of Israel?
I took part in the campaign of Israel because of my family, my daughter, because I was really, really revolted at the way things were going, spiritually speaking, and I was determined to see a complete change.
What was the problem with your daughter?
Bishop, it was a lot of problems. She was drinking, smoking, going out, raving, not being at home even to look after her daughter. I was the one taking care of her daughter. And
so you couldn't take it anymore?
No, I said enough is enough.
So when you took part in the campaign, what did you sacrifice on the altar of God?
Bishop, at that time I was retired. So I sold all my gold jewelry, my bonds and shares, this little savings I had, I sacrificed.
And how hard was it for you?
It was really hard because I was left with nothing. And I even sold some of my expensive African dresses. I like my African outfits. And I had to sell most of them as well.
And what made you to decide to do this?
Oh, well, as I already said, that was my last resort. I said to God, my Father, you have to show me. Either you are alive or you are not. I want to see. You've showed me so many things in my life. You've showed yourself to me. I've got my property. I've got even the job I was in, best job as a policy advisor. I wasn't qualified. I did not. I say, you showed me yourself when I took part in you. I say, this one is the biggest one of all because this one, I want to see the manifestation of your power in my daughter's life.
Well, after the sacrifice, what happened to your daughter?
After the sacrifice, well, things did not happen overnight. After the sacrifice, it's for a few months after she became sick, and that was the turning point. Yeah, she became so ill at the point of death, and I was there with her in the room. Yeah, and I was the one. I had to pray. I said, my Father, do something. Because she was going, I said, the life that is in me, let it come through to her. And remember, my Father, I made the sacrifice, not for Satan to take her soul, but for her to come to you. So please, give her one chance. Because if she doesn't have this chance, if she dies, she will go straight to hell. And Bishop, this is no lie. And then she started coming back to life. She said, where am I? I said, you are here with me. He said, no, Mommy, I'm somewhere with friends in the campus. I said, no, you are here. You staying here with me, with God. So, yeah.
So she was almost dying.
She was almost dying.
What was the problem with her?
2 days before that, she went to the doctor. She had a swollen, if you should see, her face was like a balloon. And they couldn't diagnose what the problem was. She even went to the doctors.
And how dangerous was it?
It was because she was at the point of death. Yeah. And the medication they gave her wasn't working. And I had to be taking her on a cab. Imagine we don't live far from the church. Each time I had to take, because the medication wasn't working, I had to take an alternative, which is trust God. So I had to take her every Tuesday to the church in Plasto. In a cab, had to hire a cab. And she couldn't even walk. Yeah, I had to ask someone to help me. On one side, we had to put her in the cab to take her to church. And eventually, she started walking, and that was when she decided. Because I told God I said, my Father, if even she has to hit her head against a brick wall, but she has to know you. And God honored me.
How is she now?
She is a woman of God. She made there and then, she said, if God delivers me from this illness, I'll give him my life. And that is what she is a woman of God today, doing the work of God. And I thank God.
So you believe that your sacrifice helped?
My sacrifice did cry out to the Lord. It helped. Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much, okay?
Yes.